Have you ever wondered why some ads seem to follow you around all over the place? You just go here, you see the ad. For some reason I've been seeing this ad everywhere I go. Have you ever wondered about it? That's retargeting. And in today's video, I'm going to explain to you how it is done, what it is, and how it makes you spend less money to get superior results, superior conversions, and increase your return on investment. Stay with me because this is transformative. It's going to help you make more money online. So first question, what is retargeting? Retargeting is a form of marketing that focuses on people who have already taken an initial action or who have interacted with your material or with your website or with your business in one form or the other. They have made contact with you and interacted with your business or business material in one way or the other. They can be people who have bought an item for you and you now want to sell them a higher item, that you want to upsell them or you want to cross-sell them or sell them something more. There could be people who were about buying and then got to where they check out and just stopped and didn't complete the process and you want to finish up. There could be people who were already visited your site, read an article. It could be a wide range of actions. The issue is that they've made contact with you, your business or your business material in one way or the other. Now, that is retargeting. So why is retargeting so powerful? There are a number of reasons I can just give you. Let me share some with you. One, you get higher conversions. Just think about it. If you see an ad once, are you more likely to respond to it than if you saw it 10 times? Even a typical person, one person saw it once, that same person saw another ad 10 times. Which one is he likely to respond more to? Better to? Okay. So, what if somebody now took action and got to your website and read a bit, and maybe while he was reading, life happened. Something distracted him. Maybe he got a phone call and stepped away. And by the time he came back, I have a meeting now, he closed it. A lot of this happened. But then you retarget them. And they just remember, I was reading, and I was reading something on this thing before. And they go back. So that action, retargeting, if people were distracted while they were interacting with your business material, and then you retarget them, you remind them to go back. They could have been watching your video and stopped halfway, or didn't go through, and your advert or something with which you retargeted them reminds them again. They go back. By that action alone, you increase your conversion rates by a big margin. The other thing it does is that it reduces your ad costs. If somebody already has interacted with you once or twice, and you start retargeting that person, it costs you less to convert such group of people. Let's say there are 10,000 people who have visited your site and read 3 to 4 of your articles, because you can set up your retargeting with different rules. Let's say I just say people have come to my website and have read through A, B, C, D pages, and I have them, and I have 10,000 of them. You run an advert to such people. You know what they have already interacted with. You know what they are interested in. Your adverts will convert better, but beyond their conversion rate, the click through will also be higher, because you are advertising to a pool of people who have already indicated interest. So if people have read stuff around a particular topic on your website, they are more likely to click. And when your click-through rates are higher, your ad costs are usually will go down. The more people click your ads, the people you are targeting, the lower your ad cost. So it reduces ad cost, your cost per click. Yes, that's another benefit. It gives you the opportunity to meet your prospects in multiple places, depending on the retargeting method you use. Like somebody visited your site and then you are retargeting them on Facebook, also retargeting them on Google or whatever, using other tools. And the person goes to Facebook, sees you there, goes to a Facebook partner stuff, sees you there, goes to a YouTube content network member who has a website talking about it, sees you there. The person is seeing you everywhere. That has given the person what? Giving you the opportunity to reach that person via multiple touch points, different points. They come in contact with your material. That's another benefit. The other benefit of retargeting is that it works for any business that can advertise online. It works for any business. There are some methods and marketing methods that don't work very well for some kinds of business. Like when I was telling you, I was teaching in one video and I talked about sending emails, asking people to sign up for a funeral service. A funeral service. So why it's an important service that the community needs. Nobody will want to sign up for a newsletter where they will be getting tips on funerals. Nobody wants that. So email marketing is very powerful, but it can't work for some kinds of businesses. But you see, retargeting works for virtually any business that can advertise, any business that can advertise, it works for the persons because it's interacting with people who have already made contact and shown that they want to see. There are very, very few businesses, if any, that can that retargeting will not work. Because retargeting also can also be time based. So even let's use the funeral service. If somebody has searched for something like these people who play music during funerals and carry coffins and dance because he has to bury an aged loved one, your retargeting can take that into cognizance that okay, this is a search for this so and so time. So within a 7 day window, that person can be seen there, and knowing that that person is going through funeral arrangements. So it's already built into the so that person will not be getting it after he has finished his funeral program, and so that it will not become an irritant. So it goes within a window that knows that this person is doing this within this period. Like if we are targeting a pregnant woman who went and maybe read an article on how to handle the last trimester of marriage of pregnancy, you just know this last trimester is so and so length of time. Then the retargeting will be designed by someone who knows how to do it correctly in such a way that it will relate things to the woman that will be relevant to her within that period. So that's why retargeting is virtually works for virtually any business. So that's the other benefit of retargeting. So how does retargeting work generally? There are majorly, I say major two ways. That's what we call pixel based. If you do stuff, you go to Facebook and you're doing all of that, they'll tell you to install a pixel in your website or web page. They will tell you how to do it. That let's just say there's a computer code, small code that you put that that helps Facebook get information from your site. So and so person interacted with this site. And with that information that you put in your header, in the header part of your code on your website code, it tells Facebook can now track and say this person has watched page one, page two, page three. Now there are data points it doesn't deliver. It's not as if it identifies the person. At least that's what they tell us. So with that, they can now say you can now go and now begin to set up your retargeting. So one is pixel based. It's a code that you put on your website. Like this lesson is not teaching you how to set it up, just telling you how it works. The other option is list based. You already built a list. That's another way it works. Like I've built a list. I have a list that I uploaded, and Facebook, let's say I upload it to Facebook. Facebook will use that list so that people who subscribe to my email list, it will uptake their emails. I can just say put the emails of the people, and Facebook will use that email, match it with people on their Facebook account. And once it does that, the app pulls that. I know that these people are, let's say, are people who who are interested in mini importation. So they want to make money online. With that information, I upload it, and Facebook goes through the process and tells me that out of my 5,000 people, 2,000 people have been mapped. That means they could not maybe map the other people. But that is the way they get it. You can get it by pixels, or you can get it by uploading your list. A list of subscribers, a list of contacts, the methods. There are people you already have. That's for the list. There are people you already have. For the pixel, it's a code you put on your website. Now let's talk about the common mistakes people make when retargeting. Sometimes people show the same ad for too long, over and over for too long. Remember, with retargeting, you can say this ad should show for it, but when you keep showing the same ad, there's what we call ad fatigue. People get so fatigued by your ads they don't even see it. As in, their minds will blank it off. So you need to make sure you refresh it. That's why if you're doing adverts, most times you use different creatives, different images, different types of text within it, so that though it is still calling their attention to the same thing, it gives their eyes variety so that their minds will not shut down to that ad. So many people make that mistake of using the same ad for too long. The other mistake people make is not excluding converters. Now, people who have converted and have taken the action that you were advertising in the retargeting ad, you should know set up rules in your retargeting to exclude them. Once they have done this, take them out. There's a way to do it. Once this has happened, let's say you are promoting something for people to buy. After they have bought, they should not be still sitting there. They should be taken off. Apart from the fact that you are now a nuisance, it will be a nuisance to people who have done the action. It's also wasting your money because you are still paying for the ads to show to them. So you need to set it up in a way that it excludes people once they have taken the action you want. Another thing some people do is some people might want, like you say, you bring to our side. You didn't. There are some information like that that you don't want to add in your retargeting because they will spook people. Like those of us who are marketers, if we see it, I will not be spooked because I know it doesn't mean you know me as an individual. I know it's computer code that did that. But some other people who are new or who are not so conversant with some of these things may see it and begin to, how did you know me? I don't like, because people value their privacy and some people can be spooked. So don't put things in your retargeting ad that will make it overt to them that you are tracking them or that the system is tracking them. They will be spooked. If you are online and you're listening to this, if you're already doing internet marketing, you know that if you are on YouTube anywhere that there's some form of tracking already happening with you. So you know the things you put and the things you don't put. But there are people who are new, who are not so used to this, is that look, they will be spooked because they don't know how to protect themselves. They don't even know much about the internet. So be careful how you craft your adverts for retargeting, that they don't make people look at you as a magician or somebody who's doing something sinister. The simple way I do it is just put the advert, pretend you don't know they have done something, just put it as an advert. It could be a variety of what you did before, but just put it so that they can make a decision. Let them be the ones to say, I'm just seeing this ad again, without any kind of spookiness to make them know they have come to your website before. Another mistake some people make, which you won't believe, is they retarget and send people to the wrong page. That's why you should triple check your ads when you set them up. But once you've avoided these mistakes and others, and you set up your retargeting ads correctly, one thing I can assure you is that it will help you improve your ROI without spending so much money. For example, when I'm setting up ads, I can spend a lot of money upfront to get people to have that first interaction. Let me say, if an advert targeting Nigerians costs me 50 naira per landing page view, I might be willing to spend 1 million naira for getting people to that landing page, because I know if by the time I spend 1 million naira at 50 naira per landing page view, I would have got 20,000 people. Now, if I get those 20,000 people, the next thing I will do is that I will not keep advertising to others. I can now focus on the 20,000 people, retargeting them, because they have already taken action that brought them to my page. I need to just drive my cost low, and I'll start getting some very powerful results, because I'm now focusing on people who have at least shown enough interest and who have interacted with my material for the first time. And I now be making sure that I am giving them another opportunity to either complete the action or take the relationship to a higher level. So this is interesting. But you see, this video is more like an introduction to retargeting. I will obviously create more. But if you want to get deep into internet marketing and start making $10,000 per month, you need somebody who has done it, who has gone before you, who has made much more than that to help you. And that's why I have a mentorship program, 10K in 24. The link is in the description and pinned comment below. All you need to do is click the link. You'll be told to sign up, provide your email, name, and phone number. When you do that, we will ask you to confirm, because we want to make sure it is really the owner of the email that is putting that email there. You confirm, then we will send you to an application form. You fill out that application form for us to know whether we are a good fit for you. Because as wonderful as our program is, it is not for everybody. It won't work for everybody. Because there are some traits that make it work for people. So when you fill that form, it will help us decide whether you're a good fit for us and whether we are a good fit for you. When we go through your application, the next step is that we think you're a good fit for us. We now give you a link to book a call. You will book a call at your convenience. When you book that call, I will call you, and then we can talk. When we talk, and you ask all the questions you have, settle any objections you have, you can now, we'll now give you the details to pay. You pay and you join us in our mentorship program, and you start your journey to $10,000 per month. If you don't want to be part of a mentorship class, but you're still interested in making $10,000 per month and more, we have a done for you package. The link also is in the pinned comment and description below. All you need to do is click it. You go through the same process like the mentorship group. You fill an application and all those things. When you have conversations, you can ask all the questions. We'll show you a link where you get the details, how it works, why we're doing it, and all those kind of things. You get all the details. But there is an opportunity for you, whether you want to be part of the mentorship or you want us to do a done for you. Thank you for watching this video. God bless you and have a great life.